You know the one I'm talking about? That corporate reminder email. We all get them. They can feel like just another thing in your inbox. But honestly, learning how to read them fast and, more importantly, accurately, that is a legit professional skill. So today, we're going to learn exactly how to do that.
So, be honest. Does your inbox ever feel like a puzzle you have to solve? Like right now, with the clock ticking? Yeah, if you're nodding along, you are definitely not alone. The constant flood of messages can be totally overwhelming. But here's the thing. Understanding exactly what's being asked of you and getting it done quickly, that's a huge deal in any corporate job.
And really, this is about way more than just email. Because at its core, being able to read efficiently is a critical skill. It's tied directly to your professional accountability. You know, how reliable and on the ball you seem to your team and your boss. It matters.
Okay, so how do we solve this email puzzle without losing our minds? Well, we're going to use a technique that I like to think of as a professional superpower. It's called decoding, and it's all about just cutting through the noise and getting straight to the action.
So what exactly is decoding? Think of it as the skill of rapidly scanning a chunk of text to find very specific, very powerful words. These words are like little signposts that tell you exactly what you need to do. It's not about reading every single sentence. It's more like a focused, strategic search for your instructions.
Now, you might be thinking, hey, this just sounds like skimming, but there's a really key difference. See, when you skim, you're usually looking for logistical details, a time, a date, a place, so you know where you need to be. But when you decode, you're on the hunt for action words, so you know exactly what you need to do. Big difference. So what are these magical action words we're supposed to be looking for? Well, it turns out there are 4 main keywords that will help you crack the code of pretty much any corporate reminder you're ever going to get.
And here they are. It's that simple. Each one is a direct command. See reminder? That means stop and check for something you might have missed. Do? That's your big flashing sign for a deadline. Submit? That means you've got to send a document. And respond? Well, that's a clear call for a reply. Simple, direct, and totally actionable.
All right, theory is great and all, but practice is really where the magic happens. So let's put this new skill to the test with a real-world example. It's time to put on your decoder glasses.
Okay, here it is. A very, very typical corporate email. Now, the old you might have read this word for word and let all the details kind of blur together, but not us. We're just going to scan it. We are on the hunt for our 4 keywords. What jumps out at you?
First up, boom, reminder. This word immediately sets the priority level to high. It tells you, hey, pay attention. Did you miss something? Next, our eyes catch respond. That's a super clear instruction, right? A reply is needed from you, probably sooner rather than later. Then we see it, do. That is your deadline signal. It connects a task, the report, directly to a point in time, Friday. Got it? And finally, submit. This tells us a specific document, a piece of work, in this case the expense form, needs to be sent in. It's a clear, concrete task.
So here's the bottom line, the crucial point of all of this. Just by finding those 4 little words, we have instantly and accurately figured out every single thing that's required of us. We know we need to check our work, send a quick reply, make a note of that deadline, and send in a form. No confusion, no wasted time. That, right there, is the power of decoding.
This is a skill you can, and you absolutely should, start using today, right now. Just like any muscle, it gets stronger the more you use it. So here's a super simple action plan to get you started. It's a really simple 2-step process. First, in the very next business email you get, I want you to actively look for the words do or submit. Actually underline them if you want. Then, step 2, just practice writing a simple little sentence to confirm that action. This little exercise trains your brain to connect the keyword to the task, and over time, you'll get so much faster and more confident.
So there you have it. You now have the tool to decode requests and manage your work tasks way more effectively. But what if we took this same skill and applied it to something even bigger? I mean, think about decoding keywords like required and responsibilities in a job description. Mastering that could be the key to landing your next great role. Thanks for joining me for this explainer, and I'll see you next time.